What's up, y'all? I'm back with another training video slash voiceover. And so let me just explain to y'all, this is my guy, Zach. We've been doing this for a little while now. I should have put what he looked like before just so y'all can see how much better he's gotten. But I love teaching people boxing, man. It's a useful skill and it can turn cardio into something fun. But anyways, we did mitts. He did like 10 rounds of mitts. And then I got my training in after that. And so you'll see me doing some bag work. I changed it up today and I was just like doing like 1 round power shots, 1 round like working. And then later you'll see I was doing parts of the round where I just wouldn't take the opposite glove off of my head. If you have a problem with keeping your hands up, that's a good one for you. Go a whole round without ever taking the offhand off your ear. That shit's harder than you think. So anyways, let's get into the actual topic of today, which is how to make sure you're working hard enough. Let me go ahead and say this before I even get started. If you don't want to work harder, that's fine. You don't have to listen to the rest of this video. You don't have to comment and tell me, oh, I don't want to work harder. I just want to keep doing what I'm doing. That's fine. You can do that. That's genuinely no problem. But we're going to talk about how to know if you're working hard enough and how you can work harder. The thing is, you can go out and do the exact same thing every single day and you will still get tired. If you run a mile every day, you'll be tired. You hit the bag every day for 6 rounds or something, you'll be tired, like no matter what, because it's an activity. It's not easy, you know what I mean? But that doesn't mean you're improving, and that doesn't mean that you're working quote unquote hard. So the only way that you can ensure that you're working hard is to have like some kind of structure or measures in place that ensure you progress, right? So like I said, if I run 1 mile for 365 days in a row, at some point I'm not gonna be making improvements anymore, but it is still gonna be hard to run. I'm still gonna sweat or whatever. But I can always make the time faster for the mile. I can run a little bit more than a mile. I can run mile repeats. I can do a lot of things, right? But I have to do something to ensure that I make progress. Same thing with the bag, weights, anything. Lots of people would tell me they hit a plateau in like weightlifting or whatever. And I'm like, okay, like what number are you stuck at? They tell me what number they're stuck at. And I'm like, what are you doing to get over the plateau? And they're like, man, I've attempted it like 10 times. I swear, I just can't lift it. I'm like, you keep trying to lift the same weight and you're just wondering why you can't lift it. Like you're not at a plateau. You just don't know what you're doing, right? So it's the same thing. You have to take measures. You have to have some kind of structure that lets you know that you are going to pass that plateau. And like I said, this applies to literally anything: language learning, fitness, whatever, you name it. You have to, at some point, if you want to get serious about what you're doing, and you don't even have to be super serious, you just want to make progress, you have to have some kind of structure in place. And it doesn't have to be like super written down, super formal. That's not what I'm saying. But you need to have measures to make sure that you are going forward, because like I said, just because you feel like you're working hard doesn't mean that you're going forward. You could be on a hamster wheel and be tired. That doesn't actually mean that you're rolling forward, right? So I really don't have too much more to say. Just to sum things up, let's go back over the topic just a little bit. Just because you feel like you're working hard doesn't mean you're making progress. And now let me even say this. Just because you're working hard doesn't mean you're making progress. Just because things are hard doesn't mean that you're going forward. Unfortunately, if it was that easy, I think lots of people would make a lot of progress, right? So I can expand on that a little bit. Let me tell you something. I never tell people that they aren't working hard. If someone tells me they're not making progress in something, it's actually like usually they're working too hard. Whether it's weightlifting, cardio, like I said, language learning, all of that stuff, man. If you get down to the root of it, they do too much work, but it's unfocused work. It has no intention, right? And so some people will say, I'm just not cut out for this. I've put in so much work and I haven't gone anywhere. Like, so much work doesn't mean good work. If you practice doing something the wrong way 8 hours a day, you're working hard, but that doesn't mean that you're getting better at it. So again, that's where you need to have like some kind of structure, and you need to get someone. I think it's a good idea to get someone that's already done what you're trying to do and get some guidance instead of trying to figure out everything on your own. People are too prideful, man. They don't want to ask for help. They're like, oh, I should be able to figure this out. It can't be too hard. Well, guess what, bro? It is that hard. That's why so many people struggle with it. Whatever it is, whatever you're struggling with, millions of other people are struggling with it, bro. And there's people that have figured it out. There's people that have done it. So get yourself some help. Stop being stubborn. Get the help you need. Once you get the guidance, then you can do it on your own. You can ask the person to teach you how to do it yourself. Why would I go to the river and try to figure out fishing when there's people that know how to fish? I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, can you teach me how to fish? Thank you, sir. You know that don't fucking give a man a fish, teach a man how to fish? Bro, that's an expression for a reason. You teach a man how to fish, now he can do it on his own. You know what I'm saying? Don't just go on the river and stick your head in the river, dog. Ask for some help, man. Don't be trying to grab the salmon with your mouth, bro. They got tools, man. That's what you're doing when you just work hard every day with no focus. You just putting your head in the river, trying to grab salmon with your teeth like you're a grizzly bear. You ain't a grizzly bear, dog. You're a 25-year-old that doesn't know what he's doing. And that's fine. But we're going to get you some help, all right? Anyways, that was a lot of rambling. If you listen to all that, you're probably pretty bored. But I thank you for being bored enough to listen to me. I'll leave you with probably the 3 minutes of bag work I have left. Like always, if y'all got any questions, anything y'all want to hear about, see about, let me know. I'll drop a video for y'all. Y'all have a good day. Take it easy. See y'all next time. Peace.